Cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest episode, a whiskey-sponsored episode of
Sure.
Misadventures of Executive Outcomes. I am, of course, your Galaxy Master, Wild Quill, and with me is this fantastic group of oddballs, kick-ass gamers, and good friends that will help tell us a cool story today. So going up the line, starting with Mr. One Trick, who one day will sound like he's not dying as he introduces himself. I look forward to that day.
Done it so many times, it's getting boring. We should just have a fucking intro song or something like.
We should. That actually should be a thing.
Oh, hang on. Nevin's changed his name, so now I come later in the order than I'm used to. This feels weird.
The hardest thing, the whole song thing is, I think you guys grossly overestimate the production value, which is about $5 a month. And
it's that much.
Sorry.
No.
And that's me really devaluing my hourly rate.
If nothing else, we can always ask Mick Gordon if he can do it. AKA the guy who did soundtrack for Doom.
Actually, I know a guy. I do actually legitimately know a guy who makes electronic and dance music. So, yeah,
well, we should do it. I'll contact the animation guy. I'll contact the animation guy because then he can do something with the art we had made. We can cut out the characters and just have those guys show up, and then it'll say War 2's played by One Trick, and then maybe say class and that sort of thing. All right, remind me. I'll have to look into that. Okay, screw it. We have One Trick playing War 2's. Raiden is playing the awesome Jedi Silvers. Nevin is playing the talented Verpine mechanic Azeroth. And last but not least is Nampite playing the great and the gallant, but not so smart Captain Drask.
Pretty accurate.
Yep. Thank you very much. We are still on the planet Hootergal.
You forgot to say the handsome Nampite's playing the great and gallant and not so clever Captain Drask. But...
I left it to you,
Yeah.
I set you up and you knock them down.
Yeah.
All right. So the group is currently investigating the kind of situation regarding a rebel agent who's actually, his undercover role is that of a police officer who's currently in a bit of trouble. He's actually been arrested, and they've never actually met the guy quite yet, but they've sort of been going through collecting intelligence and trying to unravel their mystery as it was, and see if they can't help him out. During this, they War 2s fought in the fighting pit, the fighting pits, and they also were accosted by a guest player who was an assassin, basically, kind of a bounty hunter assassin, who has actually poisoned one of the members of the team, and has then communicated with them that to get the antidote, they need to come to the Valstar Hotel, sort of the prominent hotel in town, and he will make an arrangement to give them the antidote. They also ran afoul of 4 militia guys who were kind of drunk and pissed off from the results of the fight. And basically, tried to rob and extort the group, not knowing exactly who the group was. That said, these were members of the militia group attached to Captain Sadlet, so we will see what the repercussions are for the group and the killing of those militia types. And now, let the games begin.
They attacked us, hence it's alright to defend ourselves.
This is like the Wild West. If they
Yeah,
Fifth
that sounds.
Amendment or what the fuck it is.
you
That
could,
sounds.
you could do whatever you want to them.
My brain. Fifth Amendment.
I don't know fucking amendments. I'm
Draski's
not American.
exercising his right to bear arms. Okay, that's all he's doing. That's the Second Amendment. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry. Okay. So just as a reminder, you guys are right here on the map. I don't know if everybody's loaded in yet, But you're kind of halfway between the Torgus and the Rikus bar. And I'm gonna try to make up better notes as they go.
Probably find a place where we can heal up life and condition, because I'm pretty sure that most of us are beaten pretty badly.
I'm at full health.
Yeah, you're at full health because you were not technically in the fight.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nam, how many life points do you have at the moment?
I think I'm actually like unconscious or something.
Yeah, Nam did go down, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm on 29.
Yeah, I'm on -6. It's not so good at the moment.
I am close to having less than 25% HP left.
But I'm below a third, I believe.
I still have 2 med packs, but I also have still vital transfer.
I think that it's better to just save the med packs and just try to find a doctor or something.
Hey, Azeroth,
Yes.
can you roll a
Poison
con check
damage.
for me? And basically just hold on, I gotta make sure you did it right. Oh,
Wow.
ooh,
Natural 1.
Yep.
yeah. Okay, give me 1 second here, real quick.
Poison gonna fuck you up.
Getting
That's
those
a
real
very
dice.
good start on the rolls today.
9 damage to you, good sir.
9 damage. Alright, I am down to 9 HP now.
You have your med packs though, so you can use one of them.
Hmm. But I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. If it's actually gonna work out at all.
I mean, it's probably going to delay the poison. I'm not gonna say that it's going to remove the poison.
True, true. So it is. Treat injury check, I believe we said it was, and then depending on the roll, add 1d.
Yeah. Like everything over 15
D8.
adds another D6 or D10, was it?
The
D8, that's a med pack.
D8.
med
that's
pack
what
is a
it was.
d8.
Yeah, and then plus everything over 15. Every five over 15, it was another D8, wasn't it?
Don't remember that.
Okay.
I think
I'm
I'm
saying.
Let's go with
Yeah.
15. Let's go with 15.
Probably
then.
I'm saying it now.
this-
Okay,
yeah.
so standard is
15,
it's a
20,
D8 plus your roll, and then we'll say every time you hit over 15, it's a plus D8.
5.
These are special med packs that will help you live. Oof.
Pretty much the same with Force Pause. DC 15, 20, and so on.
Yeah, that doesn't do much.
Okay. Hey. So 17 HP. That's not bad.
Alright.
I think that's a fair way to do it. Like, just considering how much damage, and also you're like the scrawniest motherfucker in the group.
Wasn't there was a medic at the fight pits, right? Because I remember I got fully healed after the
Most
fight.
likely.
There was a medic at the fighting pits. That is a true statement.
So we could always just go back there and pay them to heal us up.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You also have a giant unconscious Trandoshan who's clutching his phone, and it's open to Space Tinder.
So, should I heal him with vital transfer?
Silver can always just carry him like you did before.
You could just see like one of his talons reach in to swipe on his Trandoshan iPhone, but he just can't quite make it. It's the most tragic thing ever.
Yeah.
Fuck Hauser.
Yeah, I'll carry him.
Oh gosh, I just realized.
I need those force points.
do your damn GM.
I am.
I
just
see
could've
your
done-
shit
You guys are just. You guys are spinning your wheels.
No, I gave everyone an idea we could do.
I know.
Now I believe
But
that we're
there's-
doing it.
Is that what the group is saying? That we're gonna go to the to the fight pits to try to check if there's a medic still there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to
That's the
check,
thing.
but
That-
the
that's
longer
thing.
we run
There was-
around, the
There was an idea. There wasn't any follow through with the idea.
No one said no.
Nobody said yes either. Anyhow, you're right. Okay.
Now Silver
Uh,
said that we're gonna carry Drask over there, so
yeah, we're good.
All right. So you move on and head back to the fighting pits. Or choose several people glad hand you, saying that you helped them win some money. And then Azeroth. Azeroth, please roll a
Another con.
Constitution.
yes, it's a D it's a D20 plus 8.
All right.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so you only take D6 of damage, and so 3 more poison damage.
Strange, but all right.
So
Alright, so you get back to the fighting pits. There is still a medic there. I'm trying to remember. So, other than the fighting, Raiden or Silvers had talked to a lady who was hanging around the place.
in the VIP area alone,
Yeah.
because she was one of the fucking Black Sound leaders from this part at least, like
What?
girl or something.
No, she wasn't.
Mm,
She
yes, she
was
was.
just a hostess. Also,
That the thing is, the girl who died, who everyone think that Killian, or yeah,
Yeah, Killian's the right name, yeah.
Yeah. so the girl that they think Killian killed was one of the girls also before, and then she got switched.
true. Yeah.
And I remember last time that she said that the other guy who was with the Black Suns, like it was like his private area.
Yeah. The guy. Right. That's right.
Silvers is saying that the girl is not necessarily Black Sun, but she's just a hostess at the fight club.
Yeah,
At the
but
fight pit.
she is the girl of the current Black Sun dude, or the current girl at least.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, nonetheless, keep going.
You guys find a medic, and the medic looks over, specifically Drask, because it's a little more subtle that Azeroth is hurt, and he's just like, "Oh, what the hell happened to him?"
Drunken madness.
All right. Well, what do you want me to do?
Maybe patch
Patch
him
him
up.
up.
All right. Well, let's see here. Takes a look at the Trandoshan.
There's
Who the hell's Vest?
Shut up. No one.
you, I'm Trandoshan.
Oh, yeah, he's taking a lot of hits. That's gonna be 300 credits.
10% discount.
Yeah, so let's just go through Drask pockets and take out 300.
Wow. Okay, I don't think. I mean, maybe he has that much. I don't know.
Yes,
that
he
does.
remember I gave him back
Didn't
everything he
he
lost during the bet.
Oh, yeah, I
right.
forgot you guys won some money. I was like, how the fuck do you guys have money? Okay, yes.
Drask
Okay.
is like Archer. I don't think he really has a concept of money. or like how much things are.
Well, you have lost 300 now at least.
Well,
Do I even have 300?
Yes.
you have.
Yes,
He
shit.
gave you back 500, even
Yeah.
though you bet against him, because he's a nice guy apparently.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
I have 500, so I've got 200 left. Fucking expensive.
All right.
Down to dying. Yeah. And then we would also like you to patch me and the Verpine up.
Excuse me. All right. How much are you down, War Twos? We'll go down the line.
-1 condition, and I'm missing 43 health.
Okay. So he says that'll be another 100 credits,
Yeah, sure.
and then for Azeroth.
I've not done anything in my condition track, and
He says you would be 40 credits. He also says, especially for Jurask, just like with his medical supplies that he has on, it literally will take basically like it's. I want to say it was getting to the nighttime point. He says, oh, I could have Jurask fixed up by like noon tomorrow. So it's basically kind of like a time skip thing where it's like, are you guys gonna all stay here? Like Azeroth and War 2, so he could probably heal you guys up, in an hour or so. So this is just like, do you guys camp out here, or what do you guys do?
Yeah. Let's have another fight. If we're going to be stuck here, then why not?
Alright, so he's gonna heal. So do you guys all pony up the cash?
you said it was 40
Yeah,
credits
the-
for me, right?
40 credits for you, 100
And-
credits for War 2s, and 300 for Drask, which has already been basically liberated.
And I've already removed 100 from my total.
Okay.
So.
And those 40s
So
were
that-
full HP and poison removed.
Oh, when he starts looking at the poison, he's like, son, I don't know what the hell you got hit with. This is far beyond my skill. And he actually stops and he's like, I don't know if I want to take your credits because like I could, patch up some of your, other wounds, but this is beyond my skill.
Of course it would be.
Then we can always ask, is there anyone around who might be able to cure it?
Like a
There might-
physicist, alchemist, someone who likes to dabble in poisons?
They might, they might have a doctor staying at the Valstar Hotel. They might have some random chemistry and stuff at the Market Row. You might find a visiting doctor at the spaceport, or the police station might have somebody, but this is pretty advanced shit. I don't even want to touch it.
So the options we have are the markets and the hotel, pretty much.
So after you guys talk with him for a while, Azeroth, can you give me another D20 plus 8?
Full HP or not? Need to confirm that first.
Yeah, he'll get you back to full HP. For the 40 credits, yeah.
Alright.
Okay. 2 damage.
Alright.
Let's see, and that's the third time you've taken poison damage outside of combat, right? Cool. Alright. So yeah, you guys are there. It's been about like he has Drask, he sets you up on like a comfy chair in the sort of this area next to the prep areas, and he's got bandages on you, and he's working on cleaning, and he says like, oh, thank God, thank the universe you're a Trandoshan, so some of this is healing faster than it would on other people.
This.
Yeah, it doesn't help too that to help with the healing and the pain, he keeps giving you some alcohol every now and then.
Delicious. Sweet alcohol.
We could split up so to check the market for like any type of alchemy. And if that doesn't work, we can all just meet up again and get to the hotel.
Split the party, split the party, split the party.
Don't split the party. Do not split the party. All the bad things that have happened to us happen when we're split up.
Well, we're
But
we're
only
split up
when
here.
you were conscious.
Alright, okay, whatever. It's not up to me. I'm drunk, so just do whatever you're gonna do.
No, you're getting back to a state of at least capacity.
Also, what kind of doctor is he that's plying his patient with alcohol when they're grievously wounded? That's the worst thing to do because it messes with your heart rate. It's a terrible doctor.
You guys went to the doctor of like an underground fighting pit. Like, come on.
So he's basically a vet.
Okay, Archer.
I think he's more like the doctor from Archer.
Who was a vet.
Krieger.
Yeah.
You know.
there was the episode with the Mexicans where they just take Archer to a vet.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening here right now.
Yeah, I probably did more harm than good.
Fine, whatever.
So yeah, I mean, again, you guys could just camp out at the, at the fight club, until till later on. But it's up to you guys.
Or I can have another fight.
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
It's more credits, and if I get hurt, we can just heal me up. Will probably take the same amount of time to get Rask back up also.
You've got 100% loss rate so far.
No, I won last time, you remember?
Oh yeah, you won that
You
bet
lost
against you.
that.
So you just lost me a load of money instead. You shouldn't fight. Don't fight.
I nullified
Let
your...
him fight.
We
he
got a
wants
lot of
to.
money. Like, how much money does
Whatever,
Nevin have right now?
I'm probably the richest one right here.
See, if we'd gone with my idea, we'd be in the courtroom already by now.
And
with
we would be
wearing his shots.
the
See?
captain.
It'd be in leather and shops.
Captured, shot,
Trandoshan
killed,
lawyer.
imprisoned.
I'm just a simple Trandoshan lawyer.
Executed.
Azeroth would be like Drask's paralegal, and it would just be great. But no, now I'm almost dead. Fuck this shit.
So, what's the play? Actually, here, we'll go down the line. Drask, what do you say in your slightly drunk state? When Mortuz is like, oh, I think I'm going to fight you again.
Well, he was unconscious last time.
No, he's getting back into a state of conscious.
Drask has a Trandoshan metabolism, so it metabolizes alcohol very quickly.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No, it's okay. I asked George Lucas about it.
Oh, okay.
Space Tinder.
Okay, so that's what Drask says.
That's what Drask says.
Nevin, what does Azeroth say?
Once I get hold of that guy, I really gonna kill him, shove his swords, knives, whatever there was, up his fucking asshole, and steal his coat.
But as far as leaving, you don't really care.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Silvers, what do you say?
I don't really care.
Okay.
I'm fine with watching Watu's fight.
Cool. All right. Well, the democracy at work here, people. So, Mortuz, I guess the floor is yours, basically.
Yeah, so we have to go to one of the bookies, right?
Yeah. And you find him pretty easily because he recognized you from earlier, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on, Mortuz? What's new with you?" Or you used your fake name, I think. I'm trying to remember. But he said, yeah, he greets you and he says, "Hey, what's up?"
I have totally forgotten what the fuck I used for name.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. What's it? Toran, was it? Yeah, it was Toran.
Torn. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of our friends got badly hurt, so he's just resting as a doctor. So I was thinking that gonna have another fight while waiting.
Wait, what happened to him?
Drunken madness.
But yeah, who injured him though?
I don't know, someone.
Was it like one of the militia guys? Because I mean, I remember hearing some of them getting all pissy about it, and then they headed out not too far from when you guys headed out.
Probably could have been one of those. Could have been one of the Black Suns also.
Yeah,
He's quite a meanie when he's drunk.
I don't know. I mean, if you guys have run afoul of the militia, I'm not too sure that I can let you fight here, because you know those guys they got a lot of power in this town.
Well, if they come here asking for us, we'll go with them. You don't have to take any... what the fuck is the word now?
Risk?
No. Responsibility.
All right. I mean, if you say so. Just, you know, they're like the police in town. I mean, but they're like the better police. So. Yeah. Let's see who we got. Who is ready? What level is your character again?
8.
8. Okay. Gotta make sure I have somebody. Okay. You guys are getting to this higher level. It's getting harder to find something that's not so OP or anything like that. Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure I don't murder him.
Well, there was no murder in this arena, remember?
No, well, yeah, but I don't want to just flatline you. I want it to be challenging without being unbeatable. What's your bonus to attack?
+2?
That's it?
I mean, just
No,
flat,
base
flat
base attack.
base attack
Should-
+7 in that case.
Yeah. Like if you're attacking, so okay, cool. I want to try to even lightly. And then your reflexes is 18. Health is 72. Almost there. Alright, he says, got somebody. He's a swoop ganger called Maverick Star.
Maverick Star.
Well,
And he is ready to fight with. And he says, you know, before you start, of course, you know, make sure if you want, put any, put some credits down on a bet. Talk to, there was a Celestin bookie guy somewhere around here. I think his name was Mr. Bigley. Yeah, Mr. Bigley. And then Mr. Gold was the manager. That's who it is.
Mr. Gold?
I think he was the manager, and then Mr. Bigley was the Celestin bookie.
Silvers have Mr. Gold as his persona.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Okay. Gotta be sure if you're paying attention. Alright, so Mr. Gold is Silvers, which makes all the sense in the world. Cool. Alright, so yeah, so you go over to Mr. Bigley, and he's like, oh, Torin, so good to have you back here. What can I do for you?
What are the odds on me winning for the upcoming fight?
I have to be careful. I did some. I gave you too good of odds last time. I mean, it was bad odds, but then I ended up having to pay a lot more.
So it was good odds.
Sure, why not, Mr. Rubine? Azeroth, con roll.
Hey.
Ooh. 7 damage, sir. Alright. Bigley says, I'll give you 15 to 3. 15 to 3. Just to be stupid and screw it up a bit. So for every 3 credits you wager, you can win 15.
So if I put down 300, I'll get 4.5 thousand.
Yeah.
Minus the 300, so 4.2 thousand profit then.
Hashtag winning.
Yeah, so I'm going to put down. Let's go with 450 credit on myself then.
Wow, 450. Anybody else got some money they want to put down?
If I win this one,
Was it 3 to 15?
Yeah, 3 to 15. So 300, like I said, just gives you 4.5 thousand.
I'm gonna take those odds. I'm actually
Like high risk, high reward.
Actually, I'm gonna take it a step further and put down 500.
500 for Azeroth.
I don't have any money left because of the materials I bought.
Bought, quote unquote.
Drask, somebody
I paid
nudged
for
you.
them.
I'm trying to just keep onto the money I've got after being robbed by that bloody
No.
vet.
You
who
don't
plays-
even remember.
That. Okay. So I think the arena rules, it's no blasters, it's just like melee weapons though.
Fist or force pikes.
Yeah.
Such
Okay.
like
So let's do that as 2.5 plus 4. Okay, and that's plus 7 and plus 5. And then, let's see here. All right. So, what did I? Oh, Maverick. The announcer set up, and he's just like, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Mr. Maverick Star, going against this up and coming Radakai, Torin, and yeah, let's get some initiative rolls up in here."
here I just go.
Somehow I have the feeling this will just be
Ooh.
the same again. Like last session.
All right, you get to go first.
Yeah, so advantage attack for that then.
Oh, because you hit first.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
But last time I missed, so when I did that one with the regular attack. So let's see here. Can I, or maybe, can I look for weak spots again, or it's like you find
Yes.
weaknesses?
Do a perception check. But I'm gonna spend my first dark side point to have you roll at disadvantage.
Free then. 14 plus 9, so 23 on the first one, and 18 on the other one.
Cool. Yeah, you're unable to find a weak point that you can exploit. All right. And now it's your turn to attack.
Yes. Oh, natural 20.
Freaking course.
So it's 2d8 plus 6, but it's 4d8 now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Okay, first bad one was 1.
Yes.
2, so 3. 7, 10, that one. 2, 12 plus 6 plus 6, or just plus 6, basic, like that.
Just plus the 1 strength. So it's like you multiply the damage, but you don't multiply the strength.
Yeah,
bonus.
but okay, so then it was 13 plus 6 for 19 plus my heroic level. So 8 plus on 19. So 27.
Damn. Very nice.
It's a hard hit.
Yep.
Is that above his condition track?
It
Or 42
is
defense?
above his condition track.
So I might have a better start this time at least. I don't.
And you did what? You did 1/2 your heroic level, not your full heroic level, right?
No, add your full heroic level for damage.
No.
Yes.
Trust me, I'm reading it right here. I'm also the DM, and it's 1/2.
You are the one
heroic
who
level.
wrote this, so
All right. Well, that needs to be changed because that would be ungodly amounts of damage. All right. So wait.
yes.
So you did
it's,
plus
23.
Yeah, I was about to say like that sounds quite high for a melee attack even with a force spike. I mean, it was a crit anyhow. All right, so he is.
Don't
he's
forget
not-
I rolled 1, 2,
Yeah.
7, 2.
All right. Well, he's not too happy about that. So he does. He's a little like thrown off at first, and wipes away the blood, and then is going to do a special attack against you. I'm gonna roll this at advantage. So I'll feed you guys one more dark side point.
So we have 4 light side points then. Moment.
All right. First, that's probably gonna do it. Yeah. Cool. All right. So he doesn't. Actually, he does 2 damage to you, but he also sort of like just uses an open palm. He uses like the pommel of his vibro blade to sort of smack you in the face, and you're a little discombobulated.
How
And
much
then
did he
it's-
hit even?
Just 2 damage.
Yeah, I meant with the roll.
Oh, I got 24.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's 8 then.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go for another weakness. Following them.
Cool.
21.
Let's see, I believe that is a miss.
Alright then.
All right.
I'll just
He
go and
winds up for another
That
attack.
was weakness.
Oh, that was weakness.
Yeah.
Oh wait. What'd you roll?
21.
Okay, for this next attack, you get a +1.
I'll bet it's going to be like below the hit rate with 1 now. No, let's say so 19 plus 6, 25 plus 1, 26.
Nice, very good roll.
Now damage then. Six plus 2, 8 plus 6, so 14.
Not bad. So that's 37. Alright. So now he is going to attack you back. Cool. And your reflex defense is 18, 20. Yep. So he is going to hit you back. Let's see here. 2d5 plus 4. Oh, you're so lucky. I got 18, but I had to have it by 5, so 9 plus 3. And he also does sneak damage since you were kind of discombobulated. So 9, so 13 plus... So 19 damage total to you.
What did they say? Sneak damage? What?
Sneaky damage. That's the whole
damage.
setup of him sort of he sort of discombobulates. So you still see him, but he's moved faster, so... It's an extra d6, so... But I have to do a setup if I want to do it. Alright, and you're up.
Just gonna keep trying to find weaknesses, because it's always good.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes through, at least. 15 plus 9... 24? Yeah, 24.
Sorry, what'd you hit?
24, but that was perception, so...
Yeah. So you get a plus... No, still +1 to your next attack.
I got them down right then. So close. 9 plus 6, yeah, 15.
No.
It was almost that it landed on 20. It's like 20, and then it's just tipped over to 8.
Oh, well, you're lucky. I rolled a 2. Alright, you're up.
Just gonna keep on doing the same thing.
Alright.
Perception. Oop. Yeah, okay, so 16. Not gonna go through.
Yep, not gonna go through.
And then hit. 15 plus 6, 21.
That's a miss.
Oh, God.
Alright.
His reflex probably 22 then.
Alright, and that's a hit. It's 2d5 plus 4. Ugh. So 10 more damage. Azeroth, Silvers, Drast, do you guys do anything to try to screw around with people?
No, I just...
No, he's on his own, as far as I'm concerned.
I just want to give you guys the option. I feel bad kind of just having it, you know. You guys are like, Karth and Bastila when the main character is like, I'm going back to the arena, and they're like, we're trying to get off Terrace. Alright,
How long do you have to wait between second wind? Wasn't it like...
did you use it today?
I don't know if today counts anymore.
It does. It's still today. It's still the same day.
So once per day, or...
Yeah. Alright, is it my turn?
No, I haven't rolled yet. Not just to ask about that.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, God.
Stop choking on the dragon cum or whatever it's called.
Oh, fuck. Vicious.
It's called a cold. No.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Fucking Gaylords. Yeah, 24.
What? For perception?
Yeah.
Oh, you're rolling so high on perception. You
Yeah,
need
but the
attacks.
hits are like back and forth.
+1 to your next hit. I'm sorry.
Not 20.
Silly.
Fuck you.
Bye! Yeah. This is what I get for my perverted jokes, but it was totally worth it.
Time to roll.
Super low.
8, 14,
Fudge.
21.
I'm gonna need to start you having a little camera over your dice, because this is a...
27 plus 6, so 33.
God.
Also, I have an action camera, but
Oh, I'm being
have to-
stupid. I trust you.
I will have to set it up, and it's annoying.
40. Ooh, he is not looking too good, and that's 2 down on the condition. So that's 2 down on the condition is -2 to rolls.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Just wait, one more condition down is -5.
All right. So he attacks you back. Come on, crit. No, but that will hit. Jeez. Freaking damage machine here.
I missed my 21.
9 damage, and then let's see. Never mind. So just the 9 damage to you.
Yes.
And then he tries to be all like, I'm gonna be like floating like a butterfly, singing like a bee. See if he can avoid your next attack.
So perception again.
Yep.
Well, rolled out. 1726 this time.
That's +2 to your next attack.
Now that I got a good roll last time, it's going to be a bad one. I can feel it. Come on. For fuck's sake.
I like those angry noises.
6, 8, yeah, 14.
I'm still alive! And he's gonna roll at advantage and spend another dark side point.
Gonna have to start using your light side points here.
Oh, I got 2 15s. That's so lame. Not a crit or anything. It still hits, but I'm just
What?
disappointed.
No, it doesn't if it's 15.
I rolled 15 plus then my dice. Or then my bonuses.
Okay.
Shit. Oh my gosh. Don't even cry about this. I rolled 3 divided by, so it's just 2 damage plus 4, so 6 more damage.
Alright.
So he gives you like a little slash with his vibroblade, and he's like,
All I can see right now, it's like Tenacious D is like the fucking old guy. It's like, come over here so I can stab you.
"You what?"
You what, mate?
Perception again. Yeah,
Only I cut out your eyes, and you can perceive anymore.
17 on this one.
Nope.
Yeah. And then I'm going to flip a light side point.
Mm.
So I'm gonna roll advantage here, so
Miss.
go for something good. 50 plus 6, 21. The first one. Come on. And 1 on the other one, yeah, so 21.
Woo! Still alive. Maverick select.
Shouldn't his
I'm gonna take you to the
should
danger
also
zone.
decrease with the condition?
Does it?
Yeah, it reduces everything by -1.
Hold on a second, Cal.
It's like if I go -1 on my condition here, I lose 1 on my
No.
condition.
On attacks, ability checks, and skill checks, it doesn't say defenses. -5 on all defenses is the next step.
But if I use my condition here, if I change it to -1
Oh,
here
shit.
now, it goes down by 1 and 2, etc.
Boo, fine. Do your damage. Roll low, roll shitty, roll
It
low.
has to
roll
be
shitty.
fair.
It does have to be fair. No, I misread it on the
Oh,
first.
fuck.
time.
7,
Roll low, roll low,
6,
roll low.
13.
Maverick's down. Boo.
Oh, never we're
And
gonna
no-
swim in cash.
And the winner of this newest bout is the indomitable Torin. Give it up, and everybody cheers loudly around you guys.
I
So-
don't think we can
Nevin,
get another fight in this pit.
no, Nevin just got 7.5 thousand credits.
It's not as much as you guys think it is. Like,
No,
it's a
but
lot of credit.
It's a lot more than we had before we
Sure.
even lost our credits.
Yep.
True. Very true. Very true.
And then I put then I got 6,750 on that one. So yeah, let's collect our winnings.
And Evan,
Mm.
need you an arm or the D8 the D20 plus 8 roll, please. The lucky Doug. 4 poison damage. Okay. Poison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So yeah, you guys get your winnings, a nice tidy sum of credits. And then the manager says, alright, that's the end of fights for this evening. Come back tomorrow. Of course, the bar, still remains open. And we're opening up the dance floor. And everybody's like, woo! And the fighting pit, the fighting pit disc like flips over and it goes all Saturday Night Fever really fast.
Do they have like a foam machine?
Not yet. It just started. Come
Because
on.
if they don't have a foam machine, then I'm just not fucking interested, frankly.
Well, you're still in hospice care, basically, so you're not doing much of it.
So I'm going to go back to
They
the
give you a
doctor.
sip. They give you a sippy cup of like juice.
I'm going to get back to the doctor and get back to my health.
He does heal you for full health, and then he does say like, yeah, your friend doesn't look too good. He's still taking like poison. You might want to like fix that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a given.
He'll be fine.
Well, just the fact that you guys, are just went through a whole fighting thing, and just in case you needed a reminder.
We know.
He'll walk it off.
He'll be fine. All right. So yeah, people start kind of getting out onto the dance floor. There's other fighters are all around, and eventually, like you start seeing, it's like kind of a celebrity thing. The fighters are approached. Some of them go out with like hangers on, and eventually the dance floor basically gets pretty full up.
Let's head to the bar.
Really?
Didn't we want to do something about our friend's condition here?
Yeah, but
False
I think
Hotel.
the bar could close.
Check for anything there. Then we head over to the spaceport, look for anything there. Then we can go drink.
The hotel is the part where I have to go alone if we want the antidote in that case, unless we find a doctor.
There could be still a doctor living or
In the hotel.
resting there.
Yeah, but the problem is then that if he sees us there, he might jump us again, and then he will probably kill us.
But then we just kill him
No,
before we can kill
then
us.
we will kill him.
With
He's
three
alone.
members. With 3 members.
Yeah.
Drasky's out of combat for another, 10 hours at least.
Doesn't matter. We are full health again. We can. If he is alone, he won't jump us.
Do
He
you
wants to
remember the perception roll on seeing him when he was cloaked?
Yeah, but I think he had to use his cloak to get away. So
As you guys are hanging around, one group of people in particular kind of catch your. You see 2 guys dressed in not really like imperial dress, outfits, but definitely sort of imperial. I shouldn't. More like nobility, core world sort of club attire. So it's a little more aristocratic than you'd see most of the people. A lot of the other people kind of like, it's not like it's Burning Man or anything like that, but it's definitely, more frontier style clothes. People here spend, maybe like 100 credits for a nice outfit to go to the club. The outfits that these two guys have easily look like each of them, cost like 1,000 credits.
So,
Just bringing it up.
let's go to the hotel.
You should try and mug them.
No.
Alright, to the hotel.
Yeah, fine.
Alright. War 2's, as you head to the hotel, this one of the guys kind of doesn't bump into you, but he does like sort of stop in front of you, and he says, "Gotta get. Let's see here.
Not again. I knew it.
Gotta get into the zone. Give me 1 second."
They should know better than bet against me by now.
Well, your first fight was kinda
That was the
tight,
major turnaround.
so
It was one of the
maybe they
biggest turnarounds ever.
you
It
won't
was,
be so lucky again.
It was like
So everybody says.
Rocky.
Da-da-da. Had to watch a clip real quick, and he says, "Hello there. I heard you're the new up-and-coming fighter in this area."
I don't like this guy. I don't like his phony British accent. He's suspicious.
Silent
I
now,
have
drunkard.
instant suspicion.
Yes. And yes, I'm only here visiting.
Well, I'm a bit ashamed of that. I thought I was going to see you come after my title. I'm Jacob Pearson, the reigning champion here at the Fighting Pit.
And now he's shifted into an Australian accent.
It's not as easy as you think. Some people are born with this, so it takes time. You crybaby over there.
Crikey, I'm the reigning champion.
Yeah, it's not my main objective on my trip to this planet to go after a Fighting Pit champion belt.
Well, that's very good to know. Wouldn't want to embarrass you in front of your friends. The promising group of aliens that they are.
The lizard is already embarrassing enough.
And he just, kind of raises a cup of drink to you and moves back onto the dance floor area.
Okay, then let's keep on going.
Cool. All right. So you guys get to the. See, actually, do you get there? That is the question.
Do we get across the street?
Yeah, well, you guys are since you guys, so
We can always just stealth there.
yeah, but you didn't say that before. Stuff might
But
happen.
we just came out of the fighting pit.
Would you like to stealth? Would you like to be sneaky?
Could activate forces.
Do you have good points though?
I have still force points, yeah.
Why don't we start with sneaking, because otherwise you spend all your force points and then you complain that you don't get any more.
Yeah,
Well, now I know I
uh,
can exchange destiny points into force points. So.
Why waste destiny points on that?
Because for me,
If-
force points are like really awesome.
Do whatever you want. I would just recommend starting with just using stealth.
Yeah. We should probably have the drunkard do it first, but he's away getting a drink.
But I'm not really good with stealth.
Yeah, well, try your roll also then. Go for it.
Yeah.
See? Not that bad.
It's okay.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that's good.
It's way better than mine at moment 12. Or wait, no. Oh, I improved stealth. Or whatever. What's one of that? Yeah, I can reroll in stealth check. I have to accept the result of the new roll. So let's do that. Can't be that much worse. Like 10% that it gets worse.
It sounds like the robot chicken thing. Like, want to see me tempt fate? Could this day get any? I did it ironically.
Okay, so it came 16 instead.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
it's at least better.
At least better. All right, so 16.
Now we just have to wait on Nevin and...
Actually, unless Nam left halfway through his treatment, or unless Drask leaves halfway through his treatment, he
Yeah,
can't
right.
go with you.
Yeah.
So Drask,
know.
do you?
He'll have to stay then.
No, it's his choice. I don't want to just leave him. Drask, I'll say you would have gotten up to 30 HP.
I totally missed that. I was getting a drink, so
I told you he was getting a drink.
I don't know. I know. Well, but then I saw his thing light up, so now he's back and he's totally committed to playing.
No, but
Yeah, I'm back. I just don't know why am I leaving to go where and who with and.
They wanted to check out the hotel. I just didn't want to leave you if there's a
No,
chance.
I
you
played
could-
300 fucking credits for this. I'm not going to leave midway through the treatment. They can go themselves.
For
Should I
now,
have
though,
addressed-
at least, just in case of calamity, because it's not like you never get in a fight. You shouldn't. I'll say you're at 30 HP.
Okay.
Just in case something happens. I think you'll be very nice. Some nice drinks with the
Wow.
Imperials, and nothing will ever happen. But just in case something happens, you want
cheers
to
to
be
that.
prepared. All right. So some good rolls, and let's see what happens. Tarkin comes to the Death Star and blows everybody up. Damn it! All right.
What was the code signal, by the way, just to call in the rebels?
No, I'm not giving it to you.
Wow, that's rough.
Other than big old titties. The original suggestion.
Danny McBride, big old.
Big old titties, and Akbar just turns up in home one. He's just like, Ross, just a trap.
I mean, it's possible. I do see it. Cow. I do see it like change a bit, but yeah, I'm in my home area, so it's not as good as it is other places. So. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Well, God damn. I rolled these things and I don't remember. Okay. So that's a. So there's the first guys, the second guys. This is the problem where I tried to do too much, and it's really cool, but it ends up being overly complicated. Cool, martial logos. And then the Black Sun doesn't see.
Also, Nam, if you would have bet your 200 that was left, you would have been left with 3,000 credits instead.
I'm not betting on this shit anymore.
Wow, that's never what I say after losing my first round of black, like the casino.
Then it's let's win it back.
I also never bet, like, would you bet 500 credits at the first round? Yeah, I never do that either. Alright. As you guys are walking, Silvers, since you're kind of away from the group, you notice that a group of... You got a better stealth roll, so you're not seen.
Okay.
But you watch as this... It's a... what do I want to do? Well, it's like, what's the point of playing in Star Wars if you don't throw in something like that? Somebody give me an alien to work with.
Azali.
Azali?
I was in another universe.
Are we talking about Star Wars Alien?
Yeah, Star Wars aliens.
I know.
Ishitib.
Ishitib, okay. And Ishitib comes up to War 2s and Azeroth. They have 4 other guys with them, and you recognize them as looking similar to the militia types. And the Ishitib says, Greetings, friend.
Not this again.
Not what again?
Fucking. Yes. Well, we know that they're from militia or have similar, right?
Yes, but they do not have the same logo as the other guys you killed.
Well met.
The name's Vigort, and I am the second in command of Marshal Luce militia group. So,
Write that in the...
yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Nam, for the suggestion.
Doing some kind of fucking underhanded planning with you now.
No. He says, we heard that there was a bit of a, gun battle not too far from the fighting pits involving some members of Captain Sadlet's militia. So, just wanted to see if you guys heard anything about that or saw anything that happened.
How many are there except that
There are
we
5
guy?
guys. Or do you mean the militias?
I mean the group that
And the
you're
factions?
talking to.
Or...
No.
There's
I
5
already-
people in this
Yeah,
squad.
5 in this
in the
one.
squad. Okay. Yeah.
But it was there are different militias or...
Seems like it.
But, so you guys didn't see anything out of the...
I heard there was some trouble near the bar, according to your descriptions.
According to what he just said.
Yeah, but you said like near the fighting pits about some militias getting into a fight with some drunkard.
Alright. Well, if you guys didn't see anything, that's cool. But Marshal Luso wanted me to just, greet you guys since you guys seem like you're from out of town, kind of been going around, and we don't think you're like a secret Imperial Inspector squad or anything like that, but we just wanted to welcome you to, Hooter Gal and make sure if there was any questions you had that maybe we could help out with, All it takes is all it takes is a spark, and then once you got some fuel going, it's a nice fire to help guide you out in a crappy galaxy.
But if contain that,
Then be like, oh yeah, we're totally a secret Imperial inspection.
You aren't here, so shush.
but if contain that fuel and then light the fire, then it will explode, creating a much more large radius. Compress it, then light it.
Goddamn.
What?
Let's talk.
Well, some people don't want to compress the fire. Some people think that the best thing for the galaxy is for a fire to help change some things. By the way, can you do the D20 plus 8, Nev? Oh, good for you. 4 damage.
Let's ask him about the different militias, if there are different factions of militias here.
Okay, so ask him.
Is there a difference between the militia groups, or because we saw some similar dressed fellas, but they were having a different symbol?
Yes, there are 3 different militias that help keep the peace in town and on the planet. Captain Timid, he's the one who had the ATST, and give or take about 20 troops in town, the most Imperial leaning. And then Captain Sadlet and Marshal Luzo, they're more of the independent minded. Sadlet has a hover tank and about 25 troops, and then our brigade, as it is, has about 40 troops, and we occasionally use, beast riders and that sort of thing. Yeah, we've been here the longest. Tamid wishes people would forget about that, obviously, but this was our territory a long time before the other 2 groups emerged. And it's basically our duty to just, handle, security and the peace here, because, luckily the Imperials haven't infringed too much on our rights, but they have, set up many of their favored agents in the police station. And then we got the Administrator Pearson hovering over us in his nice space station above, so, there's some friction. But we're handling it, I think, as well as anybody could.
Can we do some kind of insight or to check if the militia we fought and were with them, or?
Yeah, you can do insight to see if you recall seeing symbols or something similar to that.
Which is it then? Is it gather information, or?
Let's just do perception, sort of combing through your memories of the situation.
Yeah, I'm 12. I'm not going to remember this.
No, yeah, you don't remember the symbol. I mean, you kind of feel like this one on Bygort's stuff is new, but you don't remember what the other symbol looked like.
Yeah.
Oh, unless there is anything else, we'll leave you to it. You guys have a good day.
Thank you very much, and have a nice day too.
All right. Just remember again, if you need any help, lighting that spark, just try to find somebody who has this logo on there, or ask for Marshal Luso.
Yes, thank you.
And they head on their way.
Yeah, I guess we should keep on heading towards the hotel then.
All right. So eventually you guys get to the hotel, and it's a very nice hotel. It's probably like the nicest building in the entire city, and um, yeah, you get there, and there is a receptionist at a desk. And let me see here real quick. The receptionist is actually there with the receptionist is a lady, but she's also there with another receptionist who um, is a guy. He kind of looks a bit shabby. Looks like he just shaved, and he's in this uniform that looks loose on him, like it doesn't really belong. It's not his size, basically. Um, and then she kind of pushes him away to the side, and then she turns over to you guys. And she's like, "Oh, hello, welcome to the Valstar Hotel. How can I help you?"
This might be an odd question, but are there any doctors specializing in treating poisons around?
Um,
Oh man.
yeah, let me see if our records show anything like that. Also, D20 plus 8.
You shouldn't have just said that.
I'm trying to space it out where you guys like get to a certain point and then that's when it happens. Oh, you're fine. It's 2 damage, and that was on 2d6. Wow, that sucks. Oh, so let me see.
Nevin, you should have just said that. Are there any doctors around who's like really, really knowledgeable instead?
She looks through her records and she says, "No, I doctors here currently. I'm afraid there might be a doctor on the Imperial Space Station orbiting above the planet. They might have a specialist."
Yeah, if we have to go there.
No.
Oh, well, thanks for the help anyway.
Oh,
Is there anything else you need?
I'll look around at the rest of the group.
Now this is just out of character, just to discuss. But worst case, we could just try for the antidote.
well,
So that's like me going to
yeah,
while you guys
I-
maybe stealth or something.
yeah, I could conceal or step, but that wouldn't be 100%.
What are your thoughts, Nevin?
Unbiased.
I have no strong feelings one.
Just doing a Switzerland. I shall remain neutral.
Oh dear, so many explosions everywhere. Alright, well, what we doing?
Yeah, what will we do?
I would say you go to the meeting point and we either through forces or stealth checks try to be nearby undetected. But yeah, stealth check isn't on the 100% safe side.
Excuse me.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nevin,
Mm-hmm.
We want to get your antidote, so
So,
Azeroth is like, I've had a good life.
so ambush. Let Waters do it alone. What's the idea?
That Silvers will haste, or like force haste to stealth you guys, and then you will like follow with me, but being in stealth.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Fine.
So you're going to the meet-up point,
Yeah, and
and Silvers and Azeroth are gonna do sneaky stuff.
yeah, I will use force haste, but not directly, but like a few stages before the meeting point. So because it has a time limit, I think.
Shall I? He didn't really say anything except that I was going to come to the hotel.
That's true.
So it's like, should I just ask the receptionist about if there's something for a more tools or?
Or ask for a murderous assassin in a long trench coat.
With poison knives.
Yeah, they might want to do that. It's up to you guys.
But the thing is, they're not going to give out their like clients. Probably if there's like the classiest place in the whole damn city.
Well, I also can use technometry if I have like access to a computer or something. I can read the information out of the computer with force. It would be another force point, of course.
Or if you just give me access to a computer, I could actually hack it.
That too, yeah. But how do we get the receptionists away?
Your
And everyone looks at Raiden.
Wow.
There are two, and one is male.
I think you'll have to take one for the team then.
Not gonna happen.
Pouch, pow wow.
And
Alright,
your,
so
your
while
old,
you
your old
guys
master
debate-
is like, use the fuckboy.
while you guys debate the action, Drask at the club, things, get really good. They start doing the foam machine. Eventually, you see one of these militia types get into a fight with the Imperial dude, and the Imperial dude sort of rips open his dress jacket, and you can see that this guy definitely has trained up. And the Imperial dude just beats the shit out of the militia type. And then after that, the Imperial guy and his friend, who's also dressed very nicely, they have these four girls basically, and they go over to the VIP area that you had noticed earlier was sort of restricted, but they sort of just walk through and sit down where this one chick was, and she sort of has to stand up. They tell her no, stay around, and then she's like, no, you don't really hear exactly what happens, but she shakes her head and kind of walks away, and then they start having bottle service over there, and the girls kind of dance around, and eventually the guy who beat up the militia guy is telling stories, and it kind of looks like C-3PO with the Ewoks, doing a lot of hand motions, but cooler somehow.
You're gonna have to go over that because I'm only half listening. I'm sort of doing three things at once here. Go on, sorry.
So there's two Imperial guys, and one of them got into a fight with a militia member, and he beat the tar out of the militia member. And then him and his friend have these four girls kind of with them, and they headed over to the VIP area that was basically locked down and they take over this table that was basically being watched by this lovely hostess girl, and then they kind of like kicked her, or she got up, and they were saying, "Oh no, you should stick around," but the girl shook her head and just kind of walked out. And then they are just kind of like hanging around and drinking beer and telling each other secrets and all sorts of stuff like that.
Am I on full hit points yet?
No, you're at getting closer, but it's still taking time. You're at 45.
Right, well, I'm going to go back to sleep then.
Okay.
I want to get my money's worth out of this shit.
I don't know.
I've got 81 in total. I've only got 45 at the moment, so I'm only like half the way there.
Yeah, you're just witness to events, so I'm letting you collect data. You're the wrongest person to be collecting the data, but just happen to be at the wrong place at the right time, sort of thing. All right. Moving back to the hotel squad, have you guys figured out your next step?
So how many people are in the lobby except of the receptionist?
There's the 2 staff members, and then it's probably getting to like 8 o'clock, so it's not too busy, especially in like the lobby area. I'll say there's just the 2 staff members.
And I guess there are some security standing around too.
Yeah, there's some like silver battle droids, and that's about it.
Oh, okay, droids. Okay.
Emergency mute. Might add that the male receptionist seems super shady with his too big clothes, newly shaved face.
Yeah, might be somebody to talk to.
And the fact that the other receptionist, just pushed him away when we came to the desk.
Sorry.
No worries.
So did we get any further in our plan?
No, they're still figuring out what to do.
Does Nevin even have to get close to the computer to get that kind of information out of it?
Do you have a data pad, Nevin?
I
think
would
we
say
got one.
no, because I don't think we got anyone.
I think we got one.
I could probably take an
We got
jury
one
something
visit to
that
medpacks, I think.
I would say you could like tweak your comlink to sort of be able to do that.
Yeah, jury
okay.
half
Yeah.
decent thing for datapad.
Yeah. And with this, you're trying to get information on the assassin, is what so I'm sure.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you want a mechanics check? Oh yeah, you're easily able to be like setting up your comlink as like a a Wi-Fi exchange and hacking tool, and if you give me a use computer check at a -5, just for the internal security, you can see what you can find.
That's with the -5.
All right. It's a little hard to kind of like comb through everything, just because the hotels don't register people based on the appearance and everything like that. You have names, and it takes a while, but you're able to sort of like cross-reference that certain names appear alien and certain names appear human. And there's 15 names in the registry that could be attached to a male human.
I presume I can't see the time when they left or entered the building.
No, you could just see check-in times.
Hmm.
"15 names. Oh, it's a lot."
When you guys kind of like linger around the area, just says, excuse me, are one of you named Wartus, or do you have a friend named Wartus?
Why?
Now it's like who's asking?
She pulls out like it looks like a hotel sort of envelope, and she just it has something probably in it, and she just kind of puts it on the desk, and she says, "This was left here by one of our guests, and he told me to give it to a man named Wartus, and he said that he might come around the hotel."
Very well.
Azeroth, cons the D20 plus 8.
It's getting closer and closer.
14 damage this time.
And I'm back down to 11.
Fuck.
I'm now at 25% HP.
You can feel, because you thought like you kind of winning out against it, that now it seems like the poison has become more damaging and has entered more of your circulatory system.
I'm gonna make it slow and painful for that guy.
So if
I hope you
Vital
live long
transfer.
enough to.
I still can use vital transfer.
Hey, Silvers, does Vital
Yeah.
Transfer actually transfer blood?
I don't think so. It's like force,
Yeah,
life energy.
Life energy. Of course,
Just
very
fucking-
fantastical descriptions here.
Just drains it from another
Well,
person next
the
to him.
description is
No, I
use
know.
your own life force to heal
I
another
just-
living creature using the
Okay.
force as a conduit.
Okay,
It
that's
says
cool.
in the description life force.
I just
So fuck you!
Gee, I just wanted to be sure it wasn't blood. God, relax.
Damn, it's
totally-
the force! Of course, it's not a blood transfusion. Then I don't need the
Uh-huh.
fucking force.
He's totally 100% not Wild Quill trying to poison you at all.
No.
No.
You can't turn a kid to taint. Okay, so yeah, you guys notice, Azeroth is looking even more pale than he was before, which is really hard because he's green, so it's really strange.
I look very light green right now.
Yeah. Can I do some kind of perception check on the letter envelope so it's not some fucking...
Bomb
More
or something.
poison for
Yeah.
day. Yes, of course you can. Actually, no, don't even worry. It's not covered in poison. It doesn't have a trap ring. We'll be completely honest with you on that.
And this was like an open instance, like psych. There was a grenade in
Gotcha,
there.
bitch!
Yeah.
It's a grenade! Like, it's the flattest grenade possible. Do you
Yeah.
grab it and do you open it?
Yeah, fine. Probably
It's
the best.
just a very simple thing, and it says, meet me at Hangar 3. Or, excuse me, it says War 2's, meet me at Hangar 3. And then come alone. And after I've taken you aboard my ship, I will leave a antidote for your friend after you are secure aboard my ship.
The fuck?
Bring lube.
What did you do to that guy?
I don't know.
Alright, so this is gonna cost a bit for everyone. I'm gonna need two med packs. I'm gonna need
No.
Or we just
silvers
ask
to
for a
cast
doctor.
force haste on me.
Or we just ask for a doctor right here. And then, while we are here, someone, either me or Silvers, go and get Drask. And then we move to the hangar quickly.
You just got drasked.
But we have, yeah.
Clock's ticking.
Yeah, so I'll leave one of my med packs at least then with Nevin. So we transfer one of those.
Alright,
Then-
so you're heading to the spaceport?
No, I'm going to go to Drask first, tell him to meet up with them at the hotel.
You could just come.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you-
right.
Come me.
Yeah, but will you hear it in that fucking club?
Drask isn't on the dance floor, remember? He's still just recovering in the back. And
Yeah, but remember that they said it's like now the dance floor opens and then.
Oh yeah. It's got the sirens going off. What? The stupidest club ever. Alright, be right back.
we work hard, we play hard.
Wake up, Homer. The whole steel
Uh.
industry's gay.
Yeah.
Wake up, Drask.
Hey,
The whole bounty hunting industry's gay.
We never actually asked what the club was called.
The Iron Bear.
I'm more worried it's called the Blue Oyster.
Just the something bear, like the gayest sounding club ever.
Yeah, the Blue Oyster.
The Blue Oyster.
Yeah.
You have never
Yeah.
seen the Police Academy movies, so you don't know it. Watch it.
A long time ago.
Watch it again. Oh god.
Right, just try calming Drask first. I'm sure he'll pick up. Drask always answers the phone.
Perception check.
Probably. But the Quill is not here.
Not yet.
I mean, you can. You calm him while still going towards him. It's not really that difficult, right?
Alright. So did somebody call Drask?
Yeah, let's try that. But I'm going to do it while I'm moving towards him, just in case.
Do I need to roll for perception? Or...
No. No.
Okay, Captain
I don't recall you saying you put your phone on silent and then put it in your back belt, so it's really hard for you to even feel
If
the vibe.
anything,
And
he's
his ass
probably
crack.
on Space Tinder still, so he's really easy for him to notice if someone calls him.
Yeah. Ah!
Yeah, shit.
Jesus.
Captain
Alright,
Drask
so
speaking.
What is?
Yeah. We have quite a situation right now.
Has Azeroth died yet?
Still alive, you cunt!
Well, yeah. He's
dying.
yeah, he's dying. Yeah, he's
Right.
it's
Okay.
getting more critical with the poison.
It's a real
And
critical poison case.
Got a critical poison situation here, as opposed to the uncritical
It's an
poison situation.
it's an old-fashioned critical poisoning.
When
Don't
we
worry.
go-
A few more minutes and I'll be immune to it.
We're dead. So we have to move to the spaceport. So we have a
Why?
plan, and because we need to get the antidote.
What's this plan? I haven't signed off on this plan.
We fuck him up. That's the plan.
Fuck you up.
The guy who
bounty
nicked
hunter.
me.
Oh, the suspiciously German-sounding bounty hunter.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, fuck that guy. Yeah. Okay. So where is he? Is he on the space station then, or is he in the
No,
spaceport?
he's in the spaceport, and we have a plan to ambush him.
I'm not here. I'm not finished healing up yet. I'm.
You're
Well,
good
it's,
enough.
it's now or never. You have med packs. Use them.
Is his condition back to normal?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'll say he's
it is
got.
now. It is now, but I just changed it. Well, it says I'm on 45 hit points. Is that right, or will you give me a few more?
Boom, 10 more,
Okay.
55.
Okay, right.
That's plenty enough.
Yeah, it's more than me at
one-
least.
That's plenty enough for you
Tiny
to absorb some blaster bolts, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That's what I said.
Josh just says, like, right, I'm on my way. So he puts his Trandoshan iPhone in his pocket, purposefully, and takes out his med packs and just starts shooting up with the med packs.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Maybe you need them after. but,
The medic just kind of says, like, whoa, hold on a minute. That's not healthy at all.
Sorry, I've got bounty hunters to kill. Like, I've got
Okay,
shit to do.
roll a treat injury check.
I'll just use one, okay, and then I'll save the other one.
That's a good plan.
Boom.
Nice. 2d8.
Alright. So, yeah, 2d8 plus 20.
What?
It's the treat injury result, and then plus 2d8.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. These are some special med packs.
Boom.
So you're at full health?
Pretty much, yes. I'm actually above full health now.
No.
You
that's
cannot.
not
You can't
possible.
go above full health.
Well, I am on full health now. Okay, right. Josh just pulls out his sunglasses and lights a cigar and walks out the club.
Where did you get the cigar?
I
The sunglasses are way too small, so the eyes stick out outside them.
Wow. Okay, so I take it eventually you guys sort of assemble outside of the spaceport.
Executive outcomes are
Yes,
simple.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
shoot myself up with some morphine first.
And then I use forces on everyone except Vatrus.
Nevin, since you have now gotten to the spaceport, can you give me another con check?
Could be enough.
And this is where he dies. Oof,
What did you get?
12.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Not too bad.
But I shoot myself up with 35 hit points at the same time, so
Oh, well, you take 11 damage.
that's good because the 11 damage would drop me down to 0.
Good that you used that med pack.
And it was hangar free.
So everyone with will defense above 30 can still see us, but
Above 30? Or
yeah,
13?
30.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wrote
That's-
30.
Okay. That's totally something I don't have. Fucking 30. Kocho Jedi.
Alright.
Alright, so everybody is hazed except for War 2s.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, so at the Spaceport 3, you see 3 different ships, and there are 2 battle droids sort of waiting in the center of the area. These battle droids are. Let's see what they. They're basically just a modern style of combat droid. And War 2s, do you approach?
I walk up like slowly.
So through the droids like speakers, you hear the bounty hunter's voice, and he says, "Walk over to the droid, and then put down your gear."
Sorry.
I'm thinking a bit.
No. I'm playing fucking Den Mother these days.
No. Let's. I don't know if it's probably not going to work that well to use, but like, can we do some like persuasion or intimidation to have him, or try to persuade him to leave the antidotes?
Oh, sure. Yes, I will say. Yeah. Say your piece, and then I'll have you roll, and maybe I'll give you a bonus.
If I walk over to the droids, you'll have to leave the antidote at the same time, because my friend really needs it.
I didn't want to harm your friend, but unfortunately, given the information I have about you, I cannot take any chances. After you are secure aboard my ship, then I will have another droid release the antidote for your friend to collect.
His accent seems to have changed a lot, this bounty hunter.
Yeah, and you know the reason for that is shut up.
Yeah, the antidote, it will be delivered by
Oh,
droid.
that's not even that's not even the German accent that the German who voiced the character had.
It's more accurate than the one you're giving him at the moment.
I'm not giving him an accent. I'll do it. You're gonna shut up and I'll do it. You want the antidote, yeah?
That's better.
Yes.
That's
So
not what
racist.
Cal. Yeah, that's also not what Cal said. That's
Yes, but it is
Silver sounds like.
the right consonant.
Oh my god!
that sounded like a gay German.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you're saying all Germans are gay?
No,
Just want to sound like that.
Just kidding.
That was literally from a Simpsons episode where they recover this old like stolen art, and
You
it's like a
mean,
Euro trash German.
Oh, I remember that episode as well.
Oh, Dunkopf, don't hit the CD player, yeah.
You mean the same Simpsons that like ridicule every other country?
In German,
Doing the Lord's work, man.
in German, the Danish are the Germans are Danish people. It's funny.
All right.
Yeah.
So War 2's go ahead and you can try to roll a persuasion check, but he's this is his job and he knows that you shouldn't be trusted.
Yeah, I didn't go that well at 13.
Okay. So yeah, he's just like, you have to understand my position. I cannot trust you to be honorable. I wouldn't be trying to apprehend you if you were a good person in this galaxy.
But what is a good person?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
Sorry, hold on. I have to nuke this cloud that seems to be talking. The missile blows up everybody else in the force.
No, it's like, who the fuck puts out the bounty except the Imperials? But he's not the Imperial. Or...
He's like,
I want to know. It's like who
Okay.
who the fuck puts the bounty on me?
I will give you an answer for one of your weapons. Put down your force pike, and I will give you an answer. You don't even have to put it down in front of the battle droid. You can just put it down right where you want.
Yeah, fine.
Can we do a perception check to see if he maybe has some antidote on his body?
But he's not there. He's using the speakers on the droids.
Okay.
This is not my first rodeo, Silvers. I've been
You
playing with
should just do
for a
this
while now.
perception check for ambushing droids.
Here, we'll go down the line in a second. Let me answer Fortuza's thing, and then we'll literally go down person by person. He says, I was hired by the family of somebody you killed recently. And unfortunately, it turns out that after killing this person, you stole his ship, and the family is very concerned with apprehending you or having you killed. So this is not personal, and again I said I do not wish to have hurt your friend, your clapping friend.
Damn, the Gunray family's after you.
How do they even know that
Probably the
Lotus
hunters
was-
were like,
He did that in front of multiple witnesses,
Yeah,
like
when-
he killed everybody else.
It
They were
wasn't
all
really,
like-
he would probably have died, because what fucking kind of medical treatment do they have in that backwater town, really?
You
It's
also
like
stole
half
his
dead.
shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
Wartus, I'm not here to argue with you about what his quality of life would have been. He's dead. We have to move past that.
Yeah. It's technically it wasn't me who killed him, it was the damn big ass explosion we did.
Then you can explain that to his family if you wish. But unfortunately, you are going to have to come with me. But again, once you come to the droids and put the binders on you and bring you to my ship, then your friend will be okay. Isn't that important?
Money.
Grask also says that right next to where this freaking
Can't never-
Azeroth is dying. Like,
Hey,
okay, actually, and then let's go down the line. So, Drask, do you do anything in this situation? I'll say there's plenty of crates around, so that's kind of like helping you guys to conceal.
You have to
along with
remember that Drask still doesn't know that he killed George.
Well, is Drask figuring that out? Because I mean, I imagine Drask is
No,
hearing.
Drask asks War2s, like, who did you kill? To get a bounty put on you.
Yeah, but you can't do that because you're supposed to be stealth. You fucking
Yeah.
can't.
Oh right, I missed that bit. So I was too busy shitposting to get that.
So anything else you would like to do? I mean, you could ask that to your colleagues. Be like, who did he kill?
Yes, I will do that. Who did he kill?
Maybe.
I think Azeroth's the only one who saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was with Azeroth at that moment actually.
Oh, you were? Okay, so you
He,
saw
dra-
it. Too.
he dragged me away from that explosion.
You're
so-
right.
No, that was Neb who did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what he's saying. That he was
Yeah.
near Azeroth when it happened.
Yeah.
And we weren't close to him when that happened.
I thought you were within the
Nevin,
vicinity.
Nevin was close because he was like looking through some shit on the ground or something, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
so
looting the
it's-
droids.
And
Okay.
the Raiden was like behind the table or something.
So we'll say that Azeroth is the only other witness in the group.
I was quite sure that I completely missed it because I was too busy looting.
Okay, well,
Oh, that's very convenient. How everyone missed it.
yeah. Well, I guess he's not even dead because nobody saw shit.
Then
Okay, so I take it that Azeroth says nothing. So when you ask who he killed, nobody has an answer.
Well, he has killed lots of people. So there's really no
Okay, who has an important and wealthy family did he kill?
No idea.
Oh.
The dad of 2 children.
Not dead. Knocked out.
Yeah, knocked out.
Yeah.
You didn't kill him.
When he got knocked out by the Imperial Force also.
Drask, would you like to do a skill check to help prepare for whatever might happen next?
Yes. I will. Can I? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if Drask finds out that he killed George, Drask is going to be like, well, you're on your own. Like,
Well,
Well, that hasn't
killed
happened yet.
Drask liked
Yeah, I was like, technically speaking, you didn't do him any favors either.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. I didn't fucking walk up to him and cap him in the head in cold blood.
It was your grenade.
Grenade.
That
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
well, he was
guys,
alive.
Load him up.
here. We're not here to discuss that part. We're just focus on a skill check that you think could help aid the situation.
Wait, so Callio doesn't know I'm hiding, basically.
No one of them knows because Silver's force taste.
Yeah.
you and me and Nevin.
But how are we going to find out where the bounty hunter is if he's communicating through the droid?
Because he's on the ship.
Oh,
So
right.
One of the 3 ships.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
he's on
probably
one
going
of
to go
them.
on. Yeah.
But
so I'm probably
we
going
don't
to
know
go on
which one of the three are.
Probably the one he's going to escort me to with the droid.
Ah, okay. Right. Well, there's not really much I can do to prepare.
Okay.
Sure. Oh, I mean, let me just think for a second.
Yeah.
Go to someone else meanwhile.
Can I roll
No,
for
okay.
perception?
Yes, you can.
Boom.
What are you looking for? Because that's a crazy high perception too. So
Is there anything? Oh god, I was going to say anything explosive, but I forgot that we needed to get the antidote from him and not just kill him.
It would be helpful if we could take him at least partially alive.
Maybe look
so that
for.
Azeroth can just slowly murder him after over many years.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Is there like
Maybe you can
say?
say which ship he is on.
But yeah, but I'll have a look at the markings on the ships then, and the different ship models, and maybe I could figure out which one is most likely to be used from looking at them, which is by a bounty hunter. If that makes sense.
Okay. With your high enough perception roll, you can see that one of them looks like it's definitely more of like a freelancer, independent, sort of freighter captain. It's got some personal motifs, a personal sigil on it. One looks basically like sort of like a blank model cargo transport. No embellishments. Definitely a couple of carbon scorings, but for the most part, it looks like those carbon scorings have been meticulously worked down. Like they're still there, but it looks like it's been cleaned a lot. And then the last ship is it's another freighter, and it is blue and black painted.
I thought you were going to say it's like a Corellian B-type freighter, and it's actually the Millennium Falcon.
That would be a YT, not a B.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like talking to a 3-year-old. I'm sorry. No, I would not be that mean to be like, oh yeah, there's totally think it's on that ship. Like, yeah, that helps. That doesn't really do anything.
So the last one was just like a generic looking freighter, was it?
Yes.
I think it's the second one, because this bounty hunter is German, so he won't go for the flashy looking ship, because that's not how they operate. It looks all standard from the outside, but then when he presses all these buttons on the inside, all these weapons and shit pop out of secret hiding places. But he's got the carbon scoring, so I think he's on the second one. But all this is for nothing, because we're not able to fucking get inside this ship anyway, are we? So we're basically just wasting our time and fucking jerking each other off here.
Okay. So that was Drask's turn, and now it's Azeroth's turn.
And I'm gonna spend the time moving my rifle between each of the ships, waiting for him to show up.
Okay.
You could take
I.e.,
one of the
in other
boys.
words,
No, we can't do that yet.
the aimed feet.
Gotcha.